Hello and welcome to another video. Today is going to mark the return of the conspiracy theories series, and to start it, we're going to be carrying on from last time. Did I not say a lot of series we're going to be returning? No? Just the Ghost Ship series. Well, so is this one. Happy now? So, now we know the origins of the Illuminati, we know about the Knights Templar, and other smaller theories. So as we've said earlier in this series, the Illuminati came from 13 families who branched off from the Knights Templar. Now, we know that the Templar were murdered by the Church in 1307, so if we assume that the Templar members were spending a lot of time together, we can assume that some of the members of those 13 families were friends with other members of the Knights Templar who did not split from the Knights Templar. If those friends were then killed by the Church, then we can assume that some members of the Illuminati wanted revenge on the Church. Remember, currently we are talking about the Bavarian Illuminati and not the modern day Illuminati. There's an important difference that will be explained in the next episode, which is later this week. We know that there was probably at least one person in the Bavarian Illuminati who wanted revenge upon the Church for this, but let's look at the other factors that may define the motives of the Illuminati. So let's go right to the end of the timeline of their known operations. Highlight known. We probably don't know. They probably didn't shut down after this. It was just the end of their known operations. So the Bavarian Illuminati had been causing trouble for the Church and the Pope for about a decade, a couple of years more. The Church wanted an end to these people as well, but they didn't want a repeat of 400 years earlier, as it might raise questions about why this was all happening and so on. Remember, they had a strong grip on Europe at the time and didn't want anything to happen to lessen that grip. The Church then shut down the Bavarian Illuminati through the influence of the Church in the regions where they were active, which would be Bavaria. And so this would give an even more personal reason for members to enact revenge upon the Church. Now we're getting to the end of the Bavarian Illuminati and entering a period of time that I like to call a change, and the change is really fucking interesting. There is so much unexplained. It's like the Dark Ages, but not. It's like the Dark Ages, but for the Bavarian Illuminati and the Illuminati. And at the end of the change, the modern day Illuminati emerges. So it's kind of like a metamorphosis of one secret society to another, but it's absolutely fascinating. And yeah, and this is also where we end this video and await the next one, which will be longer because the change is fascinating, a longer period of time, and just so fucking interesting that I could spend all my fucking life explaining it. But anyway, that's all for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and as always, subscribe.